rushing it. They're rushing it so fast.
Didn't we just talk about, like, it's not good to rush?
Yeah, unless you're in college. The next thing, it's Batu. One of the ways Star Wars Galaxy Edge will be a unique land for a Disney park that's being designed to feel it's entirely exists as a planet in Star Wars universe. They're going full gusto.
Yeah, and then aren't they really even designing like those weird food? Remember when we went to May the Force Be With You, and they had like those donuts.
We'll get into the food. I got all the food for you guys too.
I'm basically just a genius.
We've got that.
I just know what to talk about next. You can just say, "Oh, that's a great segue."
Yeah, we'll get into that for. So the First Order is going to be involved in Batu. This is the name of the planet where the spaceport's at. And they're going to be all over the place with droids going all over the place, but we'll get that. Black Spire Station. The Star Wars Galaxy Edge will exist in its own planet. And the focus of the land will be in a specific place on the planet named for the petrified trees that have transformed into the planet's unique geology. It's called Black Spire Station. Will be the hub of the activity where the guests will find the attractions, the restaurants, the merchandise available for sale, and the Black Spires actually received the reference in Solo Star Wars story. Did you know that? It was in there.
No, I did not.
He said that a few times. He said, we're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. He said it a few times.
So we're going to explore different places that a lot of people have not been at.
All right. And this is what everybody's been bugging me about. The Millennium Falcon attraction. There will be 2 e-ticket attractions.
Yes, I've seen that.
At the part of Star Wars Galaxy Edge. The most exciting is probably the one that will put you in the pilot seat of the Millennium Falcon. While details about this are scarce.
Not that scarce, because if you go on YouTube.
Yeah, they have footage of it.
They do have footage of it. And what did you think?
It's a work in progress.
You know what? Somebody doesn't want to say.
It looks all right. I saw them knocking over the at walkers.
Yeah, so we
but remember, it's just test footage though.
It is. Oops, and yeah, that's some of it playing right now as they're announcing it at Walt Disney World. So yeah, we posted it on our social media at Your Nerd Side. So we're on Twitter and Instagram. And you can find on the website, yournerdside.com. And so you'll get a sense of it. I understand it's test footage, but I
remember, this is the first part, and this is how it's going to come out looking great after it's done.
You're so positive. Very positive.
Pretty much. The next ride, First Order Escape Attraction. You ready for this? Is said to be an attraction that will put you in the middle of a battle between the Resistance and the First Order. Guests will be on board a Resistance troop transport attempting to successfully escape from a Star Destroyer. And the size of the attraction is being touted by Disney, but it's still unclear what that means. It does make it seem like that means a troops transport ride vehicle will actually move, as opposed to being a ride simulator like Star Tours. So we'll have to see about that. Now, to help you, the food. One of the highlights of the Disney vacation is the great food at the park and has to offer. And you ready for this? Black Spire Station will also have a cantina available. Part of it will be able table service, restaurants, for the rest will be more like a quick service type establishment. They're going to have alcohol. But as I'm told, and producer Brandon found out talking to them, that it's all going to be pre-mixed drinks. And if you want to order a drink, it'll be just like the cantina on Tatooine, where he goes, I'll take one of those, or serves you the drink. It's real fast, and you get a cup, and that's it. But there will be alcohol there. And the food, there'll be blue milk there. There'll be different things to eat that are all things from the Star Wars galaxy. I just want the blue milk.
Why do you want the blue milk?
Because Luke Skywalker drank the blue milk. Merchandise. Nobody knows exactly the stuff they're going to sell, but a lot of it's supposed to be hand-built. That means you would see stuff like built together like a Millennium Falcon, built out of pieces of junk and stuff like that, but very Star War-ish, if that helps at all. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Technology. Disney parks are better than anyone else in the small stuff. You're going to be able to use the Force. It's going to be like kind of a Harry Potter thing. Blasters will be going off left and right. Walls will be taken apart, looking like you're blowing them up. The robots will be walking by you, and you'll be seeing other stuff.
But is that a ride, or is it just when you're walking around?
This is when you're walking around.
But then that's not going to, imagine you have a stroller of a little baby, and you go, pew, 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 and they're like, ah! I don't get that.
Then why would you bring your child? First off,
when has people use common sense?
When is the last time you know anyone that's put their child in harm's way and taken them to a planet that is run by the Resistance?
All the time.
I mean, by the First Order. If you're taking them to the First Order, you've got issues. Keep your child out of enemy territory.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Have fun, everyone.
The hotel won't be open right away, but of course, you've seen the hotel. We put photos all over the place. It's going to be interactive, and it's going to be like sleeping in bunk beds. It's going to look like you're in a spaceship when you're sleeping on them. Is it going to be at Disneyland? No, only Disney World. So sorry. So that's all the stuff we have. There's other things that if you want to learn more and everything that we're talking about, the Star Wars Galaxy Edge that opens up in 2019, Disneyland and Disney World, all you need to do is go to yournerdside.com and click on Disney News. It's all set up for you. Anything else, AMV?
Yeah, I think it's important to know about how Mattel is launching a new movie division that's happening. Mattel, who makes the products of Barbie, Hot Wheels, American Girl, Fisher-Price, Thomas & Friends, and let's not forget the
Dora the
amazing...
Explorer?
I was going to say He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, and She-Ra.
Not happening.
You just destroyed my whole potential of seeing She-Ra.
No, She-Ra might happen. He-Man, they said no. They just released an article and they said,
wow. Now, how is the She-Ra on Netflix doing?
She-Ra on Netflix? I don't know. It just got released. I haven't even really paid attention to her. I know Melanie Britt pushes it a lot. I see her. She's the voice of She-Ra.
Oh, so you do bring it up in interviews now with her?
We talked about it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's very proud of it and happy. She wish she had more of a voice in it or did something more. But, you take what you have, and she's still proud to be the voice of She-Ra, the original
Well, it's
voice.
interesting here. It says Netflix version of the Great British Bake Off is better than the original.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Right?
Well, we'll see. It could be. I don't know. The new Thundercats that came out, I liked it a lot. And I
loved it.
You were
so disappointed when it got canceled.
Yeah, I couldn't follow along. I mean, he was trying to find the Book of Omens, and then he was in there, and he was fighting the ninja, the rabbit, remember?
Yes.
And then they just stopped it. And I'm like, well, what happens next?
So this is all the creation from DreamWorks TV, correct?
I don't know
for doing the She-Ra. So it'd be really interesting because I think depending on her success will really indicate like how much more like the DC superheroes.
Yeah.
Right? They're all females. Like you see Supergirl, Wonder Woman. Oh, whoa. It's a new generation of movies coming out.
All right, that does it for the show. Now, remember, we've got so many articles that are posted, and we try to get them on. Add our mailing list if you want to follow the shows. Once a week, I try to send a blast with all the best articles we have that you probably like. Like, we kind of find out that the Hulk versus Banner plays out really big in the Avengers 4. So what does that mean? They say they have a little confrontation. So they're going to be fighting with each other. It's going to be really big. And also, another story you want to read is Captain Britain movie is probably going to happen. They're going to make it.
Really?
Yeah.
There was an Instagram posting like, are you interested in seeing it? And 90% of the times when people post something like that, they're like, yes, I'll see it. It was a big no, like almost 60%.
No.
I'm not interested.
It's because I'm very interested to see the Captain Britain, wouldn't you?
I'd rather, no. Like even when what was that show, The Kingsman came out? The first one was incredible. But were you like in love with the second one?
No, not really.
It's because
the main character, I know the kid was supposed to take over, but the main character guy, he wasn't full. They brought him back with a hole in his eye, and he couldn't.
He got upset.
Yeah, I was like, come on, I want him at full force.
Are you discriminating?
No,
you were discriminating.
I really liked the guy.
Let's just be honest.
I liked it. Next week, we're going to dive a little more into the interviews from Stockton Con. And if you get a chance, we ask this all the time, follow us on iTunes. Always follow us on iTunes. We love that. All right? A lot of interviews, a lot of good stuff. Anything you want to throw out there, AMB?
Just like I always say, become your own superhero and make the world a better place.
All right. One last thing while you're at the website. There's many things to click on and go to. AMV has got her own podcast you might want to check out. If you're going to college, you want to learn anything, it's called College for All. It's a podcast. Click on it, find more out about it, and, it's all part of the same network. Push it out there to your friends. If you know anyone that wants to get into a college, that needs some help and wants to learn, or you want to get some money, or you want to find out what's the best way to college, well, college is for all. Go and visit it, collegeforall.com. Is that right?
Yes, college, 4, all.
The number 4.
Yeah, and then you can also follow for more information and tips on Twitter and also on Instagram at college, 4, all, AMV.
Look at that. She got her own free plug on the show. Hey, we'll talk to you guys next week. Take care, okay?
Your Nerd Side is brought to you by Twizzlers Candy. Yeah, the candy that you need to take to the movies with you.
They're so good. You can wrap them up, eat them, chew them, use them as straws, whatever you want. Twizzlers, they're so good. I love the strawberry ones, and they have so many different flavors, so many different ones. They've got like raspberry and blueberry. The list goes on, and they make you laugh. It's the only food that can possibly make you laugh. Twizzlers. Try them out today. And how would you like to get away with the kids? Maybe Disneyland. Now, if you want to win a pair of tickets, it's simple and easy. Go to yournerdside.com, look for a little contest, enter to win. That easy. Yes, we're letting you go to Disneyland with Your Nerd Side. That does it for the show. Your Nerd Side is a production of Fonseca Entertainment. Producer, Brandon Rendazzle. Associate producer, AMV. Technical producer, Lisa Layson. I'm Aaron Fonseca, your host. If you need anything, make sure to go to our website, yournerdside.com. Oh, and make sure to follow the podcast. Simple and easy. Go to iTunes, look for Your Nerd Side. That's easy, right? We'll talk to you next week, and send in those emails so you can win yourself a Nerd Side t-shirt.